So Atlus has announced 3 games recently at the Xbox Game Show, and fan reaction has been scattered at best. But honestly, my reaction has been mostly positive. There are a few pretty obvious elephants in the room that need to be addressed, but for the most part, I'm probably still going to play them. Today I'm going to go through the trailers and point out things that I like and dislike, and to be honest, there isn't much that I can say I dislike. So, let's get straight into it. First up, we're going to talk about the one that I'm probably the most excited for, Persona 5 Tactica. Finally, after all these years, we finally get the SMT Cross Fire Emblem game. Wait, what? That already came out?
Oh my god, bro.
Hell
Guy
no, man.
stinks!
Fuck, man.
This is more like what SMT Cross Fire Emblem should have been. I'm a huge fan of those grid-based tactical RPGs, and I especially love Fire Emblem. So when I saw this trailer, I was hyped. I don't even care that it's another Persona 5 spin-off. And hopefully, if this game does well, Atlus will see new potential in their other tactical RPG series, Devil Survivor, which is honestly my favorite SMT spin-off to date. Sorry, Digital Devil Saga. One last thing, I love the idea of a revolutionary setting. From the trailer, it looks like we'll be exploring quite a few different historical revolutions. I'm a big history nerd, and especially a revolutionary history nerd, so this honestly feels like it appeals to me in almost every way, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Next up, we've got the new IP, Metaphor, which looks pretty interesting to me. I honestly don't have much to say because I don't feel like we've gotten enough context on what the game even is. From the trailer, it looks like it's probably going to share a lot of DNA with the Persona series, and that's probably going to turn a lot of the SMT elitists off. But for me, the best part about Atlus and SMT is that all of their games feel familiar yet drastically different. When I was really heavy into my SMT phase, I felt like it was impossible to get bored of the formula since almost every game follows such a different type of setting. And I don't feel like this game is going to be any different. I hope that the game does well so that Atlus will realize that spin-offs and new IPs are the lifeblood of SMT and start making new takes on the genre like they did so well in the 3DS era. And lastly, we've got the main event, and probably the most controversial of the 3, Persona 3 Reload. Now, if you've been following the SMT Persona fandom for some time, you've been hearing grumbles of this game for years, and now that it's finally been announced, a lot of people are disappointed with what has been announced, and honestly, I am too. Persona 3 has lacked a definitive edition for years at this point, and honestly, I don't understand why they decided to go this route. Of the omitted content, I feel like the main thing people are upset about is FMC not being included, which is honestly a fucking head scratcher. I'll just say, I don't care that they didn't include the answer. I can't say I've ever heard a single person say that they genuinely enjoyed it, which is why I don't really understand the anger over its omission, but I 100% agree that FMC should have been included. FMC was the whole reason anyone would even play the vastly inferior version of Persona 3 that Portable was. Atlus not including her in this game is even more puzzling, seeing she's been included in a lot of the recent Persona anniversary art. But let's be honest here, it'll probably be post-launch DLC. Apart from that, I am excited for the game. I get that the Persona 5 art style is a turnoff for some, but I don't really mind it. I just hope that they make it to where max level social links don't immediately make you date that person. And let's be honest, we're all just happy that Mitsuru won't be spamming Marin Karen for the entire game. And with that, I've said all I have to say. I'm still really excited for all these games that were announced, and I more than likely will make a video on them when they release. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like and maybe even a subscribe. I'm hopefully going to be putting out a lot more content soon, and also I'm going to try to stream on Twitch more, so if you're interested in that, I'll have the link in the description. But until then, I hope you enjoyed the video.